guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be reading your assumptions about me because I honestly just want you guys to get to know me a bit better because I do talk a lot about myself on my channel, but I just thought this would be a really interesting video to do since a lot of YouTubers do this video. I'll be revealing a lot about myself in this video and I'll be seeing if your assumptions about me are correct, and I'm also very interested to hear your assumptions about me. I haven't really read them yet, so I'm kind of scared, not gonna lie. This video is actually long overdue. I'll be uploading this video in October 2021, and literally this summer 2021, I posted these question boxes. I'm literally so behind. I've just had so many other videos to film. So if you're one of the people who left a question, you'll probably remember leaving this question like a few months ago. I just saved all your guys' assumptions to an album in my camera roll so that I can answer all of your assumptions, see if they're true or not. And yeah, I do not want to talk anymore. I want to read your guys' assumptions and see if they're true or not. So let's get into the video. By the way, the reason I look so like bulky right now is because I'm wearing like my favorite sweatshirt, Sublime sweatshirt from Urban Outfitters. I've worn this in a couple of my videos. It's just honestly like the most comfortable thing ever. I love it so much. Anyway, not important here. I'm just gonna go off this randomly, however they are listed in my camera roll, so here we go. You hate being on your period. That is true. I do hate being on my period like so much. I just hate it. Like, who would like being on their period? You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm like grateful that I have a period because I know there's a lot of people out there who have like health issues that causes them to not be able to have periods. You want to get another pet. Okay, so if you didn't know, I already have a puppy. Well, I call her a puppy, but she's actually 1 year old, so she's not really a puppy anymore. Her name is Mookie. I'll insert a picture here. She's kind of crazy and psychotic, so yeah. But honestly, I don't really know if I'd want another pet. I feel like it's a lot of work. But in the future, maybe like when our dog's a bit older, I would kind of want another dog, like just for her to have a friend. Like, I think that would be really cute. You love Marvel movies. Also, could you say hi, Caitlin? Hi, Caitlin. And I don't really know if I've watched many Marvel movies. Like, I think Spider-Man is considered Marvel, and that's like my favorite Marvel movie. I love Spider-Man, so does my brother. You wish you were in 6th grade again. Also, love you so much and you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much. And honestly, yes and no. I do wish I was in 6th grade again because there's just a lot I would do differently in my life. Like, when I went into 6th grade, obviously I was 11. Now I'm almost 15. Well, I'm 14, but I'll be 15 at the end of January. Also, with the whole pandemic, that started in 7th grade. So like, I think it would honestly be cool to like go back to 6th grade and like have the knowledge that I have now so I could be like a time traveler from the future. But at the same time, no, I would not want to be in 6th grade again because I personally believe in like life experience, and when bad things happen, it's just a lesson to be learned. I would not really want to go back on everything I've learned. Like, I feel like doing things that you look back on and you wish you could change, it's a really big part of growing as a person. So no, not necessarily. I wouldn't want to go back to 6th grade. You like making period videos because you think it's normal to talk about. That is so true. I just want to emphasize that a bit more. I like making period videos because whenever I make one, I know that there's someone out there who watches them and gets help from them, whether it's like an actual tip that they get that they can use, or if it's just like the help of being able to relate to someone and like seeing that you're not alone in having periods, because I feel like periods just aren't normalized as much as they should be. You're a very kind person on camera and off camera. That is true. I mean, like, I'm not mean. Like, I don't think so. My brother does sometimes, but I'm not. I do get a bit stubborn sometimes, and I can admit that. I do consider myself a very kind person, and I care a lot about other people. You prefer savory over sweet. It's actually true. I do prefer savory over sweet, except for chocolate. When it comes to chocolate, I will take chocolate over literally anything. You're nervous for high school. So this was asked, as I said, because I'm actually delayed in filming this video a little while ago before I went into high school, but I'm still kind of nervous about it because if you watch my videos, most recent ones, you know I'm doing online again. I did all of 8th grade and the last bit of my 7th grade year. Just because of COVID, I'm waiting for my brother to be vaccinated, even though I and the rest of my family are vaccinated. Just a bunch of stuff about the pandemic. So I'm still honestly kind of nervous because I only went to in-person school for 2 days before deciding that I didn't feel like it was safe for myself. So yeah, I'm definitely nervous to go back. I feel like I was never really in it. I'm online, I'm in high school, but like the social aspect, I am kind of nervous to go back reintegrate when the social circles have already been established and everything. So yeah, I am kind of nervous for that. You bite your ice cream. I love this question, and no, I do not bite my ice cream because like I have a problem where I like brush my teeth too hard and then my teeth get really sensitive. So like even when I eat, sometimes my teeth hurt. I know I'm like really not a normal person, but yeah, I do not bite my ice cream. That would like really hurt my teeth. You don't like cats. I like cats. I think I've responded to a few comments about this, but I'm unfortunately allergic to cats and my whole family's allergic to cats. So I love cats. I think they're really cute and really funny and like mischievous and stuff. I just wish I wasn't allergic because I would totally want a little kitten. I think they're so cute, but like my whole family's allergic, including myself, so can't really be around cats. I assume you've always done good in school. That is true, actually. I've always been in the enriched programs and the gifted programs, honor roll programs. I have straight A's in school. I've always had like really high grades in school. You're very honest and loyal to your friends. This is true. Honestly, I don't have very many friends, so I do feel like I'm very loyal to the ones that I have. I am very honest. When something's bugging me, sometimes it's like a little hard for me to say it right at first, and it like will take me a couple weeks. You've never cut your hair short and will never. Yeah, that's so true. Except for the last part. I don't know. I've never tried like a really short hairstyle. I'll insert a picture here of like the shortest it's ever been. My mom has actually always given me haircuts because she's really like good at that. I've never had a professional haircut, and I honestly just like my hair long. But the thing is, I honestly would one day love to just try cutting my hair like shoulder length. You have a good relationship with your mom. This is a very true assumption. I don't know if you can tell like all the Gilmore Girls posters in the back, but I love that show. Partly just because it's such an amazing show, but also because I feel like I really identify it with the relationship I have with my mom. We're just really close. We've always been really close. I can talk to her about literally anything, and I love her so much. So yes, that is a very true assumption. I love this assumption. You're secretly an alien from Mars that is pretending to be a teenage girl named Ruby. Well, you'll never know that, will you? You're popular at school. I wish I could say that I was, but I'm really not. I've honestly been bullied a lot by the popular kids at my school. You're single. You have more pets than just your dog. This is a false assumption. Well, okay, if you're talking about past, I had a ton of pets in the past. I had like almost 10 fish growing up. I had a guinea pig, and long story short, it died 3 days after I got it because it had pneumonia, so that was fun. I also had a caterpillar when I was like 7 years old, but when I found out that it couldn't live in a cardboard box, I released it into the bushes, and I was really sad because I loved my caterpillar. I named it Little Buddy, but I only had it for 3 days because caterpillars can't really live in cardboard boxes. And I also had another dog. She was actually 5 years older than me. She lived to be almost 18 years old. She passed away January 2020. Her name was Ramona. I really miss her, but currently the only pet I have is my dog. You are actually ready for a boyfriend, but you don't know anyone. I love this assumption so much. I feel like I want like a boyfriend, you know, like in that way that like if you're attracted to guys, you know, you want a boyfriend and everything and like all that fun crush stuff. I've never even held hands with anyone. Like I've had crushes before. I do want a boyfriend in the future, but am I ready for one? Like I don't know. I mean, I'm only 14. I'm not even 15 yet. You don't play video games. This is a false assumption if you count Sims 4 as a video game. I love that game. It's the only video game I play. I sometimes play Mario Kart with my brother, but other than that, Sims 4 is like my favorite game. I love building and playing in it. Your back pain is horrible on your period. This is honestly true, and it's a symptom I never knew about before I got my first period. My cramps just stretch around, like imagine this is like my stomach, like low stomach area. My cramps just kind of stretch around where my back goes. It's just kind of annoying. I always get back pain on my period. You like being a YouTuber. I definitely love being a YouTuber so much. I get to connect with so many amazing people out there that I wouldn't have known existed if I hadn't made these videos that I'm like making, and I love uploading videos that help people out and videos that entertain people. I just love that so much. Sorry, I just bumped my camera. You have got a lot of cousins. I don't know like what you would count as like a lot of cousins, but I'll basically explain. I've only ever lived with my mom, so I'm like really just honestly focused on my mom's side of the family. My mom is one of 3, so she has a brother and a sister, and her brother has 2 sons, which are my cousins, and then her sister has a daughter, and so she's her niece and my cousin. And then my grandfather's wife, or like my grandmother, I just call her my grandmother, she has 2 grandchildren, both girls, so those are my cousins as well. So yeah, I do have like a large amount of cousins. I feel like you only watch Netflix. This is actually not true. I watch a lot of Hulu and HBO Max a lot. You prefer series over movies. Honestly, I do prefer series over movies because I feel like you get to really connect with characters more, and like I like being able to binge watch something. You like hot weather versus cold weather. This is very false. I actually much prefer cold weather. I absolutely love cold weather. Like I always, when it's cold, I want it to be hotter, but honestly, I just like cold weather more. It's just always been a preference of mine. You spend a lot of time with your family. This is very true. I feel like a lot of the people I know just spend more time with their friends and they're not as close with their family, but I'm very close with my family. I feel like I spend a lot more time with my family than I know other people do. You hate veggies. I hate some veggies, but I honestly just like a bunch of different tastes. Brussels sprouts, I used to hate them a lot, but now I love them more, but I don't have a problem with vegetables. I know the stereotype is like people hate vegetables, but I actually really like them. So this is another question that was asked like a few months back. You think you're going to miss middle school when you get to high school? This is definitely true. Now that I'm in high school, I still miss middle school. Just the simplicity, and like I feel like when you get to high school, like it becomes a lot more pressure, and like you kind of have to start figuring out exactly what you like, and in middle school, like you don't have to do that yet. I do miss middle school, but I'm also excited for what high school has in store for me in the next 4 years. You pay attention in school. This is definitely true. Over the pandemic, I have developed like some attention problems, but I do pay attention in school. You are very lazy. I mean, I have a lot going on in my life, like you wouldn't even know. I'm a part of so many school clubs, I'm taking a lot of hard classes, I have debate team, I'm on the tennis team, but at the same time, I am very lazy, and I will definitely let a lot of things slip until the last second. And while I'm not like lazy, I do get lazy a lot of the time. That you hate almost every food. This is actually not true. This applies to my little brother a little more than it applies to me. I'm a very adventurous eater. I assume that your mom isn't that strict. I know a lot of people infer that when you're like close with someone, you're not like as strict, but my mom definitely like acts like a parent. Everything she's strict about about like going to bed at a reasonable hour and like not being on screens too much and eating healthy. It's just all kind of stuff that is beneficial to me. Like she's not doing it to be mean, and I have to realize this more, that you're the outgoing one in school. Honestly, at school I find it hard to be outgoing, honestly, just because I'm intimidated by other kids, and I know I should probably try to step out of that mindset, but I'm not that outgoing at school. I definitely am within my circle. You're a private person in real life. I honestly do feel like I don't reveal a lot of stuff going on in my life with like other people who aren't my family and really close friends. You never put makeup on because you're too pretty without it. Thank you so much, but I actually do put some makeup on. Like sometimes I don't, because I do definitely want to like make sure that my skin breathes and stuff, because like I am only 14. But like right now, for example, I'm wearing just some blush, some concealer. You want to leave school to do YouTube? No, I don't. I believe that an education is a very important thing to have in life. I definitely want an education, and I think education is very important. You want to quit YouTube? I do not ever want to quit YouTube, actually. I definitely will like take breaks along the way, like when I'm really busy in my life, but I never want to quit, like permanently quit. I mean, I might just be a little inconsistent with uploading sometimes if I'm like busy. I definitely never want to quit YouTube. You have a crush on someone? No one in real life, but I have had a 1 year lasting crush on Jess Mariano from Gilmore Girls. I need to tell myself that he's a fictional person, like a fictional character. People make fun of your YouTube channel, especially the period ones. So luckily this hasn't happened to me yet, but I am worried that like if people at my school find out about my YouTube channel, I will be made fun of. And like there actually has been a kid from school who like kind of found out about my period videos and kind of made fun of me for it. But if someone's gonna make fun of me for doing something that I love and like helping out a bunch of people and talking about things that should be talked about more, they can leave. I don't really want them in my life. You're good at multiple subjects. Yes, but for some reason I've always done the best in English class. You are thinking about dyeing your hair brown. So my hair is pretty brown already. I think that would be interesting one day to go like super dark brown. And the last assumption, you want to try tampons but just can't. I can relate. Honestly, yes, this is such a true assumption. Like I definitely feel like I will try tampons one day when I like actually go back to school, like for real. And like I do play tennis, and I feel like it would be easier too with a tampon, but I honestly just can't, so that is such a true assumption. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching it, and I really hope that through this video you were able to get to know me more and see if your assumptions about me were correct. I've been filming this video for a while now. I have to get to tennis practice. I'm gonna be late, but I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you want me to do a part 2 down below in the comments, like where I answer more assumptions, because as I said, these questions were a bit outdated, and now that I have more subscribers and more people who watch my videos, I want to give you guys a chance to have me read your assumptions about me. So yeah, let me know down below if you want a part 2 of reading your assumptions about me. Before you leave, please like this video, and if you made it to the end of this video, just comment down below assumptions so that I know that you like made it to the end of this video. And also please subscribe to my YouTube channel for teen lifestyle videos, more relatable videos, and period videos. I will link some videos that I think you might like down below, including a Q&A and some get to know me videos, like where I introduce members of my family and just talk about myself and my life more. And yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching it, and I love you guys. Bye!